So could it be true that weather conditions like this in a typhoon could actually end up like this? A little bit about something I find fascinating, Doug, called teleconnections.
It really is amazing how a storm like a typhoon on the far eastern side of the Pacific Ocean, or the western side of the Pacific Ocean, can have such a dramatic impact on weather patterns over Canada. We're going to see that impact next week.
And it's not that the typhoon is actually making landfall over here, but it's everything to do with our jet stream.
That's right. A typhoon releases a tremendous amount of heat into the atmosphere, and it's like having a rope and yanking on that rope and seeing that energy translate down the rope in terms of the rope having a crest and then a corresponding trough. And so we see that with the jet stream. And so about a week later, the jet stream pattern over Canada is very different.
Another analogy that I think about is like waves, right?
Exactly.
The crests and the troughs of waves. So let's show viewers at home how this actually works. We'll start in Japan.
We start off with the jet stream taking a track well to the north, to the right of the track of the typhoon. This causes a downstream trough or dip in the jet stream to occur. Then the corresponding ridge to the east of that will usually take shape near the west coast of Canada, and then the corresponding trough with that a week later can bring Arctic air to central Canada.
And that might be what we're talking about
That's
into
right.
next week, and that's where we begin this next section here momentarily, our Long Ranger. But the link between weather patterns is basically teleconnections across widely separated regions in the world. Another example, El Nino,
Yes.
La Nina.
That's what we're most familiar with, and as we go into the winter, we're going to be talking a lot about how El Nino may have an impact on our weather, but it's not just El Nino, La Nina. Again, a typhoon is going to have a tremendous impact on our weather pattern next week.
So on that note, we begin your Long Ranger with this map. Chile stands out, Doug.
It sure does. This is a weather pattern that resembles the jet stream pattern that we saw most of last winter. Again, here is the ridge over western North America. Finally going to see some drier conditions for BC, but then a large dip in the jet stream bringing some Arctic air first to the western prairies, and then as we go through the week, it spreads towards eastern Canada.
And you know when Doug says Arctic air, that's worse than just polar air masses.
Right. This is going to be some pretty cold air. Not extraordinary, but certainly colder than we have seen yet this season. We start off with Tuesday, the system that brings snow to Alberta. On Sunday, we'll be tracking towards Ontario. Behind this system is where we'll find the Arctic air, some snow in northern Ontario, mixing in the south. And again, this system tracks to the east as we go into Wednesday, and behind that, multi-day lake effect snow events, substantial accumulations of snow in parts of the Great Lakes, and again, the cold air headed to Atlantic Canada at the end of the week.
All right, you heard it, multi-day lake effect snow. We'll see, let's hope it doesn't develop. Thank you so much, Dr. Doug. Your locals are coming out.